Good morning. Today we're going to be doing a reading comprehension strategy. It's called visualization. So for my students, we're going to do a little activity right now. It's a little visualization. So we're going to have you close your eyes. So close your eyes. Now think about your favorite animal. What's your favorite animal in the entire world? You got it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now think about your favorite color. Now make that animal your favorite color. Alright, does anyone have any that they came up with? What do you have?
A yellow monkey.
A yellow monkey. That's good. Okay, so now we're going to move on. That was a good little start to this. We're going to keep using that visualization throughout this lesson. So to start, to explain a little bit more what visualization is, it is when you think about what you just read in your head to better comprehend the text. So we've got our anchor chart here. It says at the movies, and you're going to think about what you see, hear, smell, feel, and taste. So like when you go to the movies, some things you'd see are like the people or like the screen. Some things you'd hear would be like the sound effects or like the sound of popcorn popping. Some things you would smell would be like popcorn or candy. Some things you would feel could be like excited or happy that you're seeing a movie. Something you could taste could be like candy or popcorn, whatever you choose. So that's our anchor chart. This will basically help you to comprehend what you just read. So if you're reading a book and you just read a sentence about the movies, you could think about that and that would help you better comprehend that. So now what we're going to do is we're going to read a passage in our text and do another anchor chart together. So here's the passage says, it's about breakfast. It says, of course, Dad decided to blame me when he came downstairs this morning to make coffee and burn toast and saw the mess in the kitchen and the living room. Daniel, I heard him from my post in the bathroom. I stood there on my toes to see what I'd look like if I were taller, brushing my teeth and wondering if I could get out the door with unbrushed hair. And without Miranda, my older snotty sister, noticing. Okay, so just from that short little paragraph, we're going to do our own anchor chart as a class. Okay, so obviously it's about breakfast. So what are some things that you can see during breakfast?
Food.
You can see food. That's a good one.
Smoke.
You can see smoke. Yep, that's another good one. What else do you see?
People.
Good. So like Daniel or the Miranda, the older sister. Okay. Now we're going to move on to hear. What are some things that you can hear at breakfast?
Sizzling.
Good. What's one other thing you can hear?
Talking.
You can hear talking, yeah, because that's what they're doing. They're talking in this passage. Good. Okay, what are some things that you can smell?
Coffee.
Coffee, good. Can you give me another one?
Bacon.
Bacon, good. Okay, now what are some things that you could probably feel during breakfast?
Hungry.
Good. Give me another one.
Excited.
Excited, yeah, because you're excited to eat food. Alright, now our last one is taste. What are some things that you can taste at breakfast?
Burnt toast.
Burnt toast, good. That's exactly what they say in the passage. What's another one?
Eggs.
Eggs. You like your eggs scrambled, or how do you like them?
Scrambled.
Scrambled
Cheese.
with cheese? Good. Alright, so now we have our anchor chart right here for the passage. So it's breakfast. Some things you can see are food, smoke, and Daniel, one of the characters. Some things you can hear are sizzling and talking. Some things you can smell are coffee and bacon. Some things you can feel are hungry or excited to eat. Some things you can taste are burnt toast and eggs. So what this does is this allows us to better comprehend the text that we just read. So now what I want you to do is you're going to read another passage, and this time you're going to write a paragraph about what you saw in your head after you read the passage. So we're going to use our computers. You're going to read this passage, and then in a Word document, you're going to create one paragraph, and then submit that paragraph. This reading strategy is something that can be really helpful even later on in life. This will help you if you're just reading something or if you're just thinking about something. You can visualize what's going on or what's happening in the text, almost like a movie playing in your head. Okay, so we got a good start with our paragraph. Keep going. It says, Dad was covered in flour and had made a big mess, making the kitchen a disaster with flour everywhere. The kitchen and the dining room was a mess with flour, and what else do you think you can add to that? And a bunch of magazines all over the floor. Good. So to wrap this up, we know that visualization is a really good reading comprehension strategy because it helps you better understand the text of what you read by picturing it in your head. So, for example, like if you read, it's like a movie playing in your head that allows you to understand better what you just read. And that's all for today.